let one family member rain on their own parade. My cousin Ryan was always the funny guy at family events. When I graduated college, my parents threw me this huge party. All my relatives came, my friends, even some of my professors showed up. I was so proud. First person in my family to get a degree. My mom had been planning this thing for months, ordering a custom cake, decorating the whole backyard with these fancy lights. Ryan showed up wearing this wrinkled button-down and khakis that looked like he slept in them. Right away, he was cracking jokes about how college was just expensive babysitting, and asking if I learned anything useful or just how to drink better beer. I laughed it off because that's just Ryan, right? When dinner was winding down, my dad stood up to give a toast. Just a sweet little speech about how proud he was, how hard I worked. Ryan kept interrupting with little comments, but Dad pushed through. Then Ryan goes, "Can I say something?" My parents looked at each other. Mom whispered to him, "Keep it short and sweet, okay?" Dad handed him the mic reluctantly. Ryan starts off normal enough. "Emily here has always been the smart one in the family," he says. Then his voice gets this weird edge. While the rest of us were out having fun, Emily was always studying. Never went to parties, never really had friends. I felt my stomach drop. Everyone was laughing awkwardly. My friend Jess was giving me this look like, is he serious right now? But Ryan wasn't done. He starts talking about my party phase in high school, which wasn't even a thing. I went to like 3 parties total. Then he brings up my ex-boyfriends. Let's see. There was Boring Brian, then Weird Will, then that guy who smelled like feet. What was his name? My face was burning. I tried to signal for him to stop, but he was on a roll now. People weren't even fake laughing anymore, just dead silence while Ryan kept going. Then, and I still can't believe this happened, he reaches into his jacket and pulls out this old journal. My old journal from when I was like 14. "Oh, and I found this at Mom's house last week," he says, waving it around. "Wait till you hear this." My aunt gasps. My mom stands up. "Ryan?" "No," but he's already opening it. He starts reading this entry I wrote about my first crush, this kid named Jake from my art class. All the embarrassing details about how I practiced writing Mrs. Emily Morrison in my notebook, and how I thought he looked like a movie star. I lunged for the journal, but Ryan held it up high, still reading. The whole party was watching this train wreck. My little cousin was recording on her phone. My professor, Dr. Kim, looked mortified. "Stop!" I finally screamed. Like, really screamed. The kind of scream that makes everyone freeze. "Just stop!" I burst into tears right there in front of everyone. Full, ugly crying. My dad ripped the mic away from Ryan so fast I thought he was gonna deck him. "Sit down, now," Dad said in this voice I'd never heard before. Ryan tried to laugh it off. "Come on, it's just a joke. Lighten up, Emily, it's funny." But nobody was laughing. Not even his own mom, who usually defended everything he did. I ran inside and locked myself in my room. I could hear Mom making excuses to people, telling them dessert was ready, trying to salvage what was left of my party. Eventually, she came upstairs and sat outside my door. "Honey, everyone's asking about you. They want to congratulate you properly." I didn't come out until I heard cars leaving. The party just ended. People left their plates half full and made awkward excuses about early mornings. Later, Ryan knocked on my door. He had this stupid, sheepish grin like when we were kids and he broke something. "Sorry if I went too far," he said. Not even a real apology. I looked at him through the crack in the door. "You ruined my graduation party." "It wasn't that bad." "Everyone left, Ryan. My professors left. My friends left. The party my parents spent months planning just died because you couldn't let me have one day." He shrugged. "People are too sensitive these days." That's when I knew he really didn't get it. He thought everyone else was the problem. My mom found the journal later. Ryan had actually stolen it from my old room at Grandma's house weeks earlier. He planned the whole thing. This wasn't some spur-of-the-moment joke. He came to my graduation party with the specific goal of embarrassing me. I didn't talk to Ryan for 2 years after that. When I finally did, it was only because Grandma was sick and family stuff.